anglers, and welcome to this week's Indian Lake Fishing Report, brought to you by Mike's Bait and Tackle, Route 235, Lakeview, Ohio.
Thanks, Lindsay, and welcome to the Fall Bite, because Indian Lake is on fire. That current water temperature is right at 53 degrees. We have rain moving in, perfect conditions with overcast to get right on them big mixed bags of fish. Speaking of water temperature, let me start out with giving you guys a big tip. Some of you may have heard of it before. Some of you may have never heard of it before. But when that water temperature is at 60 degrees or less, you need to switch your jerk baits and crankbaits up to a natural color, something that's more like a shad, your whites, grays, clears, chrome, and you're going to have much more success. When it's above 60 degrees, you can go move back to them colors or those crawfish type colors, bright colors. Try it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a big announcement. To me, it's big. I've been working with Mike at Mike's Bait and Tackle for quite some time now on my own signature series bait. That bait is now out. I'm ecstatic. It's been tested, tried, and true. This weekend, I'll be releasing exactly what it is. I'll be putting my signature on it. It works. It works great. You're going to have to check it out. And it's an exclusive at Mike's Bait and Tackle. That's the only place you're going to be able to get it. And what's more important to me is right here, buddy. Made in the USA. So I'm going to be doing that big push again on local tackle, bait and tackle makers and their products. Buy local, buy in the USA, American made. Folks, I'd like to thank everyone that showed up last weekend at the meet and greet, first annual YouTube meet and greet and fish. I ran into a lot of old friends. We had some bait and tackle makers show up. I want to thank you guys. I also made new friends, man. There's some great people that showed up. Thank you guys. I think we're going to build on that, and we're going to do it maybe 3 times a year, spring, summer, fall, and build on that. Maybe have some food, some prizes, stuff like that go on. And it'll grow. We had a great time. Thank you guys. That second annual Indian Lake Sawguy Slam's in full motion, buddy. Full steam ahead, but it's not too late for you to get in it and join. So you're going to have to download that Fish Donkey app. You can find the second annual Indian Lake Sawguy Slam on Facebook. Just go to it, follow your directions. 2022. Fish tournaments are being announced already. I will get that up for you probably later this week or next week. There's going to be a lot of tournaments coming up. Don't forget about the drawing at Mike's Bait and Tackle for that 10-foot Sure Grip or Super Grip ACC crappie stick. The winner will be drawn November 1st, probably mid-afternoon. So make sure you get in there and get entered in that raffle. It's also paired up with that matching green Shang-a-Lang reel, 1000 series ultralight reel. It's a heck of a setup, folks. Mixed bags are being caught all over the lake. Like I said, that lake's on fire right now. That fall bite's in full swing. I cannot give you a hot spot. If I told you exactly where they're catching them at right now, by the time you got there, they'd be somewhere else. Those sawguy are on the move. They're chasing shad. So you need to explore that lake. Move around. Where you find the shad, you're going to find the sawguy. And pitch into them shad. Or anywhere around them. You're going to catch sawguy. You're also going to catch white bass. Now the thing about sawguy, anything can change that bite within a minute's time, or even seconds. Wind could change on you, and they're going to turn off, or they're going to turn on. So you just have to explore and find them. That crappie bite is really hot right now, But the fall bite with the crappie differs from what it does in the springtime. Because crappie in the fall tend to move in towards evening and they'll move back out at daylight. Sometimes they'll stick around under docks at daylight. So you want to shoot docks, middle of the bank, seawalls. You just never know exactly where they're going to be. But they generally move back out at daylight and go suspend over weed beds or brush. So them mixed bags are being caught all over. Just targeting one species is going to get you mixed bags. Minnows are working very well. Right now, them fish, all of them are feeding. They're trying to fatten up for winter. They're on the move. So my best advice is you should be on the move too. Like I said, look for them shad. If there's no shad or bait fish around, there's no predator fish. You might get one being lucky, but they're probably on their way out of that channel or whatever. So be on the lookout and stay on the move. Once you find them, it's on. I can tell you, Black Hawk has been producing mixed bags, along with many other spots along the lake. Like I said, they're moving, and crappie was even being caught at about 2.5 foot deep. So that might be a starting point on a depth for you to start looking for crappie just about anywhere on that lake. Guys, I've seen a lot this year. A lot of people are probably fishing at night and accidentally leaving tackle behind. If I were you guys, I'd try to implement a little better tactic, gathering tackle or whatever at night, to make sure you get your stuff. I could only imagine what it'd be like to get home and figure out I left a tackle bag and a pole or two behind. But thankfully, there's some honest people out there that have posted on Facebook and different groups to make sure those people got all their tackle and poles or whatever back. Man, kudos to you guys for being that honest person. That's great, man. That don't always happen. That's all I have for you this week, because like I said, you can't pinpoint where everything's at right now. Fall's not like spring. So stay on the move. Keep your eyes open. Watch the birds, man. Them birds are fishing too. Where you see birds, they're looking for them shad and minnows too. So that may indicate where them fish are starting to be at. Also hit the main lake out there around Moundwood. Don't just fish the channel. Fish out into the main lake. The shad and saugeye have been hanging out there too. So like I said, they're on the move. They might be there for an hour and they're gonna move, man. They're moving as fast as they can chase them shad. So it's on and off. Get on it. Till next week, tight lines.